today's pedicure tutorial, you will see detailed cleaning of the nail grooves, and I answer your questions about the different types of nail fungus, risk factors, and causes, and show you the progress on toenails that have been struggling with fungus caused by yeast for over 2 years. So stay tuned. Where are you going? You're all dressed up.
Not really going anyplace. I actually met with and booked my cruise
Oh, did you?
today, yep. And then, after this, because I'm here forever, then I'm going to Braden's concert. So
Oh, okay.
I know I'm not gonna have time to do anything but leave here and get to the school, so
Right. Just relax your foot.
not really dressed up, but not like I normally look when I come here.
You look very nice.
I'm so excited about my cruise. Ooh, big step.
Where are you going?
A lot of money. Ooh. I am going, starting in Barcelona
Oh, wow.
to Monte Carlo.
Holy cow.
We're ending up in Venice. I can't remember. I have to look. Montenegro somewhere. I mean, someplace in Montenegro. I can't remember where it is. 10 days.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And then we're going to stay a night, an extra night. The last place that disembarks at 8 o'clock in the morning in Venice. So we're going to extend and stay one night in Venice so that we have that whole day and evening, instead of just having to get off the boat and go to the airport. So,
Sounds amazing.
yeah, I wanted to, actually I was hoping to find a Rome to Venice, and I did, but there's so much of the Greek Isles and I don't see as much of Italy as I want. So Rome, unfortunately, is just one day, and oh well, we'll have to go back and go do a land tour or something and, spend some time in Rome. A different time.
I can't wait to see the pictures.
Just, so that I can be on a really nice high-end cruise.
Isn't that the one that every single room has a balcony?
No,
No.
that's Regent.
Oh, okay.
Or Viking, and I didn't want a Viking. I like Viking, but they don't have the kind of entertainment that I want that's on the ship. So I opted for this one. I think I might, the next time, I can't cruise every year the way I want to cruise. It's just too expensive, so I try every other year for a major trip. I think I'd like to do a river cruise, and I would probably go on Viking for that. But we'll see.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
There is always excess cuticle that adheres to the nail plate. The angled pusher helps me remove that and push the cuticles back at the same time. I use small movements and light pressure to ensure I don't hurt the client. This excess skin, if it remains adhered to the nail plate, the nail polish will chip very quickly at the cuticle line. This is her good toe. She has a known issue with yeast we've been trying to control for over 2 years. I showed a couple of photos at the beginning from her video from last summer, and in that pedicure I used gel to create a nail for a vacation, but she forgot to apply the nail mycosis solution and the nail detached even worse than in the photo. Today I'm going to talk briefly about the types of nail fungus, risk factors, and causes. And I promise I'm not going to bore you the entire time with big words. I'll keep it short and sweet and simple terms. Nail fungus is usually grouped under one umbrella called onychomycosis, but there are different categories, causes, and preventative measures that can help restore toenails. Today you'll see the progress of the nail mycosis solution by Imperial Feet and, of course, my brand of professional stainless steel tools, and you can access these products by the links in the description and in the comments. People who have yeast onychomycosis often also have white superficial onychomycosis, which you can see the white patches on her other toenails I'm buffing off to prevent them from spreading. She's been diagnosed by her doctor, so I'm confident in the information I am sharing. And according to Medical News Today, the University of Illinois of Medicine, and medicine.net, the most common microscopic organisms that cause nail fungus are Candida, which is yeast, molds, and athlete's foot. Each of these types present differently. They all have different colors, textures, and or cause nail thickness. A yeast fungus does not cause nail thickening, but it does cause nail detachment from the nail bed and create buildup under the nail. Risk factors for this type of nail fungus are slow-growing nails, heavy perspiration, a humid or moist work environment, shoes and socks that prevent ventilation, and tight-fitting shoes. Things to avoid if you have this type are sugar and starches like carbs, wine, or alcohol, because yeast feeds on sugar and everything you intake into your body is excreted even into your extremities. This is her bad toe. She's done a great job getting one half of it to reattach, but it must be the angle she is applying the nail mycosis, because it isn't getting under and around the other side of her nail. You can reverse the issue of nail fungus before it gets too far gone, but many people don't even realize there is anything out of the ordinary going on and may think it's just aging nails.
Oh, it's doing better.
It is doing better.
But I guess I'm not done.
Nope.
Man, it takes forever.
Well, and controlling the environment that's causing the whole thing too.
Yeah, that makes a difference. I know.
Like if you have a fungus that's caused by yeast, you have to watch the sugar that you eat and make sure that the environment isn't sweaty and keep everything nice and dry.
Well, and clean and sprayed and all that stuff. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the sugar isn't an issue, but that's for my whole body.
Yeah.
So,
That poor little baby toe.
I know.
It is really
Scrunched. My masseuse keeps working on it, but there's only so much you can do, you know. What makes me the most disgusted is that I had the surgery to correct that, and it just never really corrected. It's kind of like, really? You're a surgeon? You're a podiatrist?
Yeah.
And you still didn't do what you were supposed to do?
You put your knee in a little there.
That little toe I have clipped and tried to clip, and it gets pretty ragged on the outside edge. Sometimes I can get it. I didn't do a very good job of trimming it up. I can always tell when I'm getting ready to have a pedicure because that little toe, about a week, 10 days out, that little toe
Starts catching on stuff.
Yep. Who's your hairdresser here today? Is it Janine, Jeanette,
Janine and Nicole were here today.
Okay, I don't know which one of them. One of them was going to do my hair today.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know which one.
Probably Janine. Did you know there's a Meticulous Manicurist Maniacs Club? By joining the club, you will have access to live chat sessions with me, Q&A sessions, live pedicure videos, and vlogs of behind the scenes and updates about the progress of my brand. You'll be able to follow the excitement of having my invention manufactured and my nail polish line created and have personal input. Joining shows me you value, appreciate, and have learned from the content I create, and joining will help me hire a full-time editor so I can upload more than once a week. I guess you could look at it like a crowdsourcing page. It's $4.99 a month, and you can cancel at any time, and I promise to deliver your money's worth. And in the future, I hope to have gained enough subscribers and views that I can offer all this extra time commitment for free. So I hope you choose to support me so I can create more amazing videos for you. Don't forget to leave me a comment for your chance to win one of the tools I am using in this video. One of the subscriber comments will also be chosen for my Comment Hall of Fame on my Instagram. Why don't you try and guess what is all of that excess material made up of, and tell me what you think it is. Well, we know it works because remember, all of this was gone.
I know.
This is all
Yep.
reattached.
Yep.
Who can tell me why it's important to remove all of the excess debris that is underneath a lifted toenail?
Like a month or 6 weeks, and that's not the case. So, but it is made even from the last time.
Before I finish cleaning up the nails and prepare them for the nail polish, I want to show you the before and after picture. And she has promised to use the nail mycosis and get it in and around that other side so that other side reattaches. Did I tell you Evan was in South Africa?
He's going to help like humanity for something like that.
Yeah, at an orphanage.
He's there now.
Yep, he's there now. He'll be there for
Well,
2 weeks.
This is a spring break?
Yep.
Or they're going more than 2 weeks?
He'll be there for 2 weeks.
Okay. And was he looking forward to that?
Oh yeah.
Good. That'll be a great experience for him. Gosh, only a couple months and he'll be done.
Yeah.
Is he anticipating that?
He hasn't really said much about it.
He's not done with school yet, so I guess
No.
that's, you know.
The feet go in and out of the water several times during the pedicure process, and there is always more skin to be removed when they first come out of the water. So I'm just finishing cleaning up the rest of this before I polish the toenails.
People like you are the reason for my success, and I appreciate it so much. But remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the latest videos. Remember, it is free, and I'll see you next time.